Hi everybody, Judy Tuttle here. I'm worried that I'm not really online, so if you guys come on and you see me, would you say hi right away? Because I'm getting a mark. Okay, it looks like it's going to my Facebook page, which is what I want. So, hello everyone, Judy Tuttle here from Tuttle Up Stamping. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Midland, Texas. Beautiful day, sun shining, not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket. It's a perfect day here in Midland, and I hope you guys are having a beautifully perfect day where you are. This is my weekly Facebook Live where I come on to show you 3 cards that I make, and then if you would like, you can place an order and get a kit in the mail, but I'm going to change it up a bit. I went to a weekend conference that they had for the leaders of Stampin' Up called Backstage this last weekend, and I've decided after listening to leaders and some of their advice, I feel like I've gotten a little too comfortable in what I'm doing. So I'm going to switch things up a bit. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Every Monday, I'm still going to come on and do 3 cards with you that are traditional cards, okay? Then I'm going to follow that up on Tuesday with either a fun fold or a 3D or a little stepped up card. And then I'll come on Wednesday with one more project for you. So we're going to do 5 projects a week. So from now on, instead of getting 2 each of 3 designs, you're going to get 5 different projects every week in an online card class to go. Hi, Laura. Thanks so much for being here with me. When you jump on, let me know you're here. So I'll do 3 cards today. I'll do a project tomorrow, and I will do a project on Wednesday. And those will be the 5 projects that you will get in your online card class to go for the week, okay? More information about that to come, but I'm super excited about this. It'll allow me to offer a more wide array of projects for you guys. You get a little more for your money, and hopefully a little stepped up projects and fun folds and 3Ds and things that you'll really enjoy. So let me know what you think about that plan. I'm super excited about it. So, it's good to branch out of your comfort zone and do some new things. And I think I'm going to enjoy doing that. If you love what I'm doing today and tomorrow and Wednesday, you can place an order right here at TuttleUpShop.com using the host code that is right here. That lets me know that you want this week's online card class to go. You have to place an order of $40 or more to get the kit to go. If you spend $60, I'll throw in a package of embellishments with your purchase and your kit. If you spend $100, I'll also throw in some designer series paper. So here we go. Are you guys ready? I'm going to talk about a few things that are going on this week in Stampin' Up, and then we will get right to stamping, okay? So the first thing is that we have a sale that starts on Wednesday, and here we go. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes, Laura, thank you. You get 20% off all bundles in the annual catalog. That is stamp die bundles or stamp punch bundles, okay? You get 10% off all card stock, and you get 10% off all ink. That is ink pads and ink refills in the annual catalog. I don't know if I've heard that blends or markers are included, but I will find out and let you know, okay? This sale starts Wednesday. So if you want my class to go, good time to wait and put in an order is on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Just make sure that you go to, where am I? Here I am. Let me take this off. Can't see myself. This Tuttle Up Shop and this host code. These 2 things right here, okay? All right. So, next thing I want to let you know about is today is the last day that I am going to be taking registrations for my November Craft Along Jumbo tags. You guys, these tags are so awesome. You can do it with me live on my Facebook. The Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I'm going to be traveling on the Monday before Thanksgiving. So I'm going to move my Facebook Live that week to the Tuesday before Thanksgiving at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Or you can come in person on December the 2nd at 6:30 p.m. right here at my house, and we will make them together here at the house. So you have a choice there. Today, though, is when that registration is closing to either craft along or come in person. I'll be sure to put the link to that up in the registration. Okay, let me get rid of that. Next, we have some online exclusives that just launched last week. We have some great new suites, great new bundles. We have 2 new kits that are incredible. So if you go to Tuttle Up Shop and you hit the shop link and go to online exclusives, you can see all the new stuff there. And I will be crafting with a lot of that in December. Okay? All right. Next and not last, well, last but not least, I should say. It is last and it is next. My next and last mega card class of the year is going to be using the Decorative Trees bundle. That class is in person on December 14th, or you can get it to go. Now, you can get it to go 2 ways. You can pay $35 plus shipping, and I will send the kit to make 8 cards using the Decorative Trees bundle. Or you can place an order in my shop for $45 or more, and you get the class for free. So those are your 2 options, okay? So I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that class. This is the last of my 6 mega card classes, and here is that Decorative Trees bundle. Let me move this to my hands right here. Here's the Decorative Trees bundle, and you can see that. Let me get some of these overlays out of here. There you go. You have a little more room. Great bundle of trees, but these dies are incredible, and these detailed cutout dies overlay the solid and give you incredible detailed results. I'm going to show you 2 cards that I designed this morning that are going to be 2 of the 4 that are a part of this suite. This one, May Your Days Be Merry. Isn't that gorgeous with that gold, and that gold detail on top of the cherry cobbler is just so pretty. That's one of the cards we'll be making. Here's another one using Coastal Cabana, and those detailed dies just give so much dimension and so pretty. So those are 2 of the cards we'll be making out of the 4, and you'll make 8 altogether because you'll make 2 of 4 designs, okay? So the last class, December the 14th, in person, or you can get it to go. It's free with a $45 purchase, and I'll put all that information in the link to that up in the description as well, okay? All right, Kathy Herzog, if you are watching, you won the Shepherd's Care cards from last week. Thank you for commenting and liking my post. These are the 3 cards I made last week for my online card class to go using the Shepherd's Care bundle. I think they were beautiful. I love them. So Kathy, you're the lucky winner, and if you will shoot me your address and information, I will get these out into the mail to you this week. All right? Okay, so the Decorative Trees bundle is on page 42 of the holiday catalog, and that's what we're doing the mega card class with. And today we are looking at the Sweetest Star bundle. And again, another bundle that at first I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But I've grown to love it. I was part of a swap where we all had to use this bundle to make our cards, and I've got some fabulous cards. So I can't wait to share with you my projects for today. So cards for today. Let's see here. Where do I want to start? I think I'll start with actually the card that I designed. This is the card that I designed for my swap, and you can see it has that sweet gingerbread man that sweet gingerbread man star. And this is that fun take a bow holiday paper. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did this. I have for us a piece of crumb cake cardstock that is cut 5.5 by 8.5 and scored down the middle at 4.25. I'm going to add to the top of that a piece of real red. I'm just going to adhere it right to the top. So right now my life's a little crazy. My daughter and her husband and my 2 grandkids and their dog and their cat have all moved in with us for a week. And that is a tiny bit crooked, but is it worth it? It might be worth it to pull it off and try to get a little straighter. They've moved in for a week. They bought a new house, and their house is having some updates done to it. And so they're here just for a week until those updates get done and they can move in. So it's been kind of crazy, if you know what I mean. So that is not the right white. Here's the right white. Okay, so this one's cut a little bit smaller, about 3.25 by 5. I'm just going to adhere that right here on top of that red. Thank you, Chelsea. I love when you help me out with that stuff. You're so good about that. Hi, Becky Hall. Thank you. Thanks. I'm excited about this card class as well. Okay, so what I did is I took that take a bow paper and I cut a piece 2 inches by 4 inches, and then 2 more pieces that are 1 inch by 4 inches. It's kind of cool. And you can actually stack them all up on each other and mix and match them any way you want. You can see that the patterns I'm using here are a little different than the patterns I'm going to use on this. And that's the fun of this. So I'm going to take this first one. This seal is about to run out, I think, so I might have to get a different one. I might have a few sitting over here on my desk. I'm not worried about having to run and get any. Okay, so this piece is going to go right there, and then I'm going to take a different pattern right here, and I'm going to adhere it right next to it. 2 by 4, 1 by 4. And I'm going to put it right here. Okay, then this piece I'm going to put here, but I'm going to flip it over and use the other side. So I'm really essentially using 3 different prints of that take a bow paper, 2 inch by 4 inch, 1 inch by 4 inch, 1 inch by 4 inch. So you could just pretty easily slice up the DSP, a whole bunch of the patterns, and just mix and match them however you may want. Okay, so there's that right there. There we go. That's the base of our card. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is take a piece of crumb cake, and I'm going to stamp my gingerbread man with Versamark onto crumb cake paper here. And then I'm going to heat emboss it in white so that it looks like it's had icing put on it. So I'm going to grab my embossing powder. I'm going to add some white embossing powder over that Versamarked image. There we go. And then I'm going to use my heat gun and warm that up and watch that embossing powder. Sorry, it's going to sound kind of loud on your end, but it's okay. And it's going to take just a second for this cardstock to heat up, and you're actually going to see it turn from dull to shiny. It's like magic. The first time I saw heat embossing, I was just blown away by the science of it, right? And I go so far back in the day that they didn't even have heat guns. They told us to put it over a burner of a stove to get it embossed, which never really worked out very well. So whoever invented the embossing gun, heat gun, is my hero right now. Okay, so now I'm going to take my punch and I'm just going to slide this in, and I always do it upside down. Let's see if I can get a good angle. Might have to cut a little off here. Cut these corners away. Or any of you been around so long that you remember putting the embossing powder over the stove? It was scary and often got burned. No matter at what temperature I tried to put it on, I can remember being very frustrated with heat embossing in the early days. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to just punch that cute little gingerbread star out, and he's going to go right here, okay? But before I put him down, I'm going to grab my white and silver ribbon. You guys know how much I love this ribbon. It's just so pretty and shiny. And I'm going to make a faux bow. You guys have seen me do this before. Bow. Don't tie it in a knot. Just twist it. Like that. And then we're going to put it right underneath where this gingerbread cookie star is going to go on the card. Right here. There we go. And now my little gingerbread man can just snuggle up to it right there. So I'm going to put some dimensionals behind him. Oh, Dana, I'm glad you're here. I heard we're going to meet each other in Houston. That is so exciting. I'm so excited that I'm going to meet Dana. She signed up, I heard, to On Stage, and so did I. So we have been Facebook buddies for quite a while, and we're getting ready to get to meet one another, which is one of the fun things about Stampin' Up! Is all the people that you meet along the way. Is anybody else out there signed up to go to On Stage? If you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or on a team, we have a big conference coming up, so that is super fun. So there we go. There's so far, and now I've got a strip of white, 1/2 inch by too much, but we'll cut it off. And I've got Wishing You a Holly Jolly Christmas, and I'm going to grab my garden green ink. There we go. I'm going to stamp right on this strip in garden green, Wishing You a Holly Jolly Christmas. And I can cut this down a little bit. I always purposely make it a little bit longer than I need it to give me some wiggle room on positioning my stamp on my card. Okay, so I'm going to put him right across, right like that. So I need dimensionals over here, but this can go flat on this end, right? So here we go. I'm going to go flat right here. There we go. Add a dimensional or two on this other end here. There we go. Wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. There we go. And then we're pulling out those peppermint embellishments again, and I do have some on hand. So if you would like to get a package of these embellishments, your order needs to be $60 or more, and I will include it in your kit. There we go. Card number 1, except that I'm going to stamp the inside just real quickly in the corner with crumb cake ink. contype. Let's do that. And let's just kind of stamp it back and forth. Okay, if they're overlapping here. Across the bottom edge. So fun. And I'm going to put this. Oh, did I say Houston? I meant Raleigh. Yes, Houston was last year. Raleigh is this year. So here we go. Wishing you a holly jolly Christmas with that cute gingerbread man star across the inside. And there is our first card for today. Beverly! Yay! I'm going to meet Beverly too. I knew that, Beverly. I just didn't see that you were here yet. So, yes, Beverly I'm going to meet. Dana I'm going to meet. I don't know who else is going, but it's going to be so much fun. So much fun. Okay, so next, that's card number 1. My next card is this cute, hold on, let me find the right package here. Oh, here we go. It's cute Santa Mrs. Claus card. That is not the right one. Oh, here we go. Here's the right one. Yay. Okay, so we have a real red card base, standard card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I am adding on top a granny apple green panel that has been embossed with that perfect plaid embossing folder. It has quickly become one of my favorites. I'm going to put that on the front here, and I don't like to push into my embossing. I feel like it pushes out the embossed part of it. So there we go, right on top. And now I'm going to grab another piece of that Take a Bow paper, and I'm using that polka dot again, and I'm just going to adhere it right across the front here. Whoop. Perfect. And I don't know why I've already stamped a Santa Mrs. Claus, but I have, so I'm just going to pull that out. I stamped that in Memento black ink, and then I have the skinny banner from the Stitched Stylish Shapes dies, and I'm going to stamp on that Sweet Wishes in real red ink. Kind of towards this end right here, the left side. There we go. And then my Mrs. Claus, I'm going to color her a bit, okay? So I have all of these colors of blends that I'm going to use today. So I'm going to start with my light black, and her little feet down here are going to be black. Okay. I've got Mossy Meadow, and I'm going to use the light version of Mossy Meadow, and that's going to be her apron string right here. Okay. Then I've got some Granny Apple Green. I'm going to pull out the light, and this right around her apron. The scallop parts of her whole outfit are going to be Granny Apple Green. Have you guys played with this suite very much, this bundle? Like I said, I wasn't sure about it at first. I thought I'm going to see what people do with it, and then I couldn't resist. So it's affordable. As Chelsea said, it's like $38.50 for the stamp set and the punch. And I have a feeling this punch will be sticking around if nothing else, because I bet next year they come out with another stamp set that you can use the star punch with. All kinds of things you can do, really. There we go. And let's grab my real red. I'm going to start with light. Kind of sadly getting towards the end. That's why I knew I needed to fit that decorative trees class that I have going on in before the end of Christmas season because it's so beautiful. I hope you guys liked the cards that I showed at the beginning that are so, so pretty. And I didn't want us to miss out on all the things Christmas. Okay, so I like to outline, especially when you have some like scallopy areas like this. Outline first and then fill in. I just find that's easier for me. Here we go, outline. If you're talking to me, I'm sorry I'm ignoring you, but I'm trying to stay focused on my coloring here. Okay, there we go. I have lots of real red blends because I use real red a lot. So I don't know, Chelsea, maybe you can look up for us whether or not the blends will be included in the sale this week or not. I should have looked that up because I was thinking about that this morning. Now I'm going to take the dark real red and do her little pantaloons down here. A little darker. There we go. I'm going to grab my flesh colored blend marker. This is S900 that I'm using. The flesh colored markers really come in handy. And my little Miss Santa here is going to be Caucasian, but you could really make her any ethnicity you wanted to using all of our fun flesh colored blends. And then I'm going to grab my light flirty flamingo and give her some cute little cheeks here. Oh, so cute. Isn't she cute? And I like her hair white because, like Santa, I feel like her hair is going to be white, right? I think you will meet Beverly, Dana. Oh, I know, Laura. I'm so sorry. So on stage sold out in about 4 or 5 hours, which used to happen all the time. It just hasn't happened in a while because COVID changed everything, right? Okay, so I'm so sorry you won't be there, Laura. I would have loved to have met you in person. We've talked on the phone. Laura and I have had a relationship for a couple of years probably. Talked on the phone and learned about each other's lives, but we haven't met in person. And I don't know if Roz is here, and I don't know if she will be going. Ink pads, refills, markers, and blends does not include what bundles is that saying? Here, let me move my ink pad bundles. Okay, so we sell ink pads and bundles of like the whole Brights collection or the whole, and so you have to do individual ink pads every once in a while, I guess. So thank you, Chelsea. That's good. So blends, oh my gosh, blends are on sale. That is something I've never seen them do before. So if you don't have some blends that you're really wishing you had, maybe this would be, how cute is this, you guys? Maybe this will be a good time to stock up on those, right? Okay, so I'm going to grab my peppermints again, scatter a few of those around. Here we go, one there, medium one here, small one right here. There we go. All right, now for the inside of this card, we're going to take a piece of basic white. And in this corner down here, we have some snowflakes in this set. And I'm going to stamp them with Real Red. Let me grab that again out of my bin over here. Okay. Right here in this corner, we're going to get those red snowflakes going. And then May Your Days Be Merry and Bright is going to go right in the center. Super simple card. Love the colors. Great simple card that you can make a bunch of pretty quick, right? And then this is going to go right inside like that. And that is card number 2. Do you guys love it? Isn't it fun? I think it's fun. Okay, so that is card number 2. Card number 1 I just finished. And last card for today. So if you're coming in late, I'm choosing to do things a little different here in the future. You will always have 3 cards on Monday, but then I'm going to follow up on Tuesday and Wednesday with 2 other projects that may be cards, or they may be a 3D project, or they may be a fun fold project. Okay, so this is our last card of today. And I have a piece of Real Red here that is cut 5.5 by 8.5, scored in the middle, traditional card size. And I have embossed a white panel with that birch tree embossing folder. You guys, I have used this so much this year on almost every week. I think that I've had a class to go. I have used this birch tree embossing folder. It just adds such a fun texture, that kind of tree, wintry tree feel. So I love that. So I'm going to put that right on top there. And then I have a black panel and a DSP panel that's cut just a tiniest bit smaller. And I'm going to butt them up together with just a tiny bit of that black showing around all the edges. Okay. And this is that seasonal Christmas sentimental Christmas, I should say, designer series paper. This is the paper that's the give back paper. Stampin' Up's going to give a donation to food insecurity organizations in the United States for every pack of paper that is sold. And so this one is going to butt right up against the edge of that embossed white right there. Okay, there we go. I have 2 pieces, 2 panels here. One is basic beige and one is basic white. And both of these are going to be stamped in Memento black ink. I'm going to stamp May Your Days Be Merry and Bright. On my basic beige. I don't know. I may have done that a little too high. Let's see. Can I get my star out of this? Oh yeah, I can. I thought I may have stamped it too high and it would have gone off the edge. So May Your Days Be Merry and Bright. And then I'm stamping my Santa in Memento black on basic white here. And I'm going to color him real quickly in my blends that are going to be 10% off this week. Here we go. So here's my Santa face. I'm going to use that same SU 900. That's just the way they number their blends. Okay, there we go. How about a little cheeks going on right next to his nose right there. There we go. Maybe should have gone out a little further, but that's all right. You know, if anybody is evaluating your projects that closely, they don't deserve your homemade stamped cards, right? I mean, they're supposed to look homemade. So the election's over, which I'm very glad about. Political stuff really brings a lot of anxiety to me, and it makes me sad how it tears people apart. And I'm just glad it's over. And as a Christian, I believe everything's going to be okay. So regardless of how you were hoping it would turn out, we're all still here. It's going to be all right. We're Americans. We can fight through, and anything that comes against us, right? And it's all going to be okay. Okay, so real red here. Just coloring his whole suit in. Jolly Holly, Jolly Santa. Okay, let me get his hat up here. There we go. His pants down here. Should also, oh no, I missed a foot over here. What are the chances that I can stamp just that little foot where it needs to be? Anybody want to place bets out there that I'm going to be able to restamp that little foot right there? I'm just going to put ink right where the foot is. And I'm going to line this up. And this is the nice thing about photopolymer stamps, is that you can see through. Well, I didn't do such a good job. Do you guys want me to restamp the whole thing? I tried. I am. I'm just going to redo the whole thing, because having a foot should not be taken for granted, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to color him in real red. This is light real red blends. I didn't notice he didn't have a foot till I got down there to do his foot, and then I'm like, oh no. Okay, so real red here. Let me get this other side of him. I'll have to do his face and hands again. That's what I get for chatting about politics. Oh my gosh. See, it stresses me out. So I just pray that we can all, whether we're happy or sad about the election, we can all be kind and good to one another and treat each other with respect and love, and be good examples to the children we're surrounded by, right? That's what it's all about. So that's my school counselor coming out in me right there. Okay, so real red suit for Santa. There we go. Sorry about that, you guys. Go back to his face here. This one's a little blotchier, but it's okay. And maybe I can fix his cheeks that I wish I had done a little further out. And back to that light real red into his hat. Okay, so cute, right? Some little Santa cheeks here. Should really be over here a little bit further. There we go. I'm going to add a black belt around his tummy in light basic black here. And his feet are going to be black too. He's going to have black boots on. There we go. And then his buckle. Decided I'm giving up trying to be a perfectionist. Obviously, it's not working for me. And I'm just going to enjoy being who I am and what I am. And with all my imperfections. Right, Jen? I don't know if you're still here, but that's the Jen I'm hearing in my head. Okay, so I'm going to punch him out with my star punch. And he's going to get popped up here. But first of all, I'm going to put the May Your Days Be Merry and Bright. That star is going to go right there. And it's going to go down flat. There we go. Just don't want it to go off the edge right there. There we go. This Santa is going to get popped up with some dimensionals. Jen, I was just talking to Beverly and Dana and some others about how we will get to meet while we're in Raleigh. I'm so excited about that. And I'm sorry, Laura, you didn't get in. It's hard. Maybe they'll open. I'm hoping they'll open up more spots because I had other friends that didn't get in either, and I'm sad that they're not going to be there. Okay, so there's my Santa. And then I cut out, you guys, from the Friends, what is the name of this one? I can't remember. It's the one with the friend with the outline and the hearts, and there's this banner that kind of has an interesting, almost marker looking like end to it. And I have two of those. I have one in black and one in white. The black one is going to go right across the front here. Chelsea, do you remember the name of that set? Okay, this one's going to go right across here. The front of, so I cut one out in black and one out in white. The white one, I'm going to stamp Wishing You a Holly Jolly Christmas in Memento Black. And it's pretty tight, so I'm going to get it right up to that edge. There we go. That is perfect. And this is going to get just adhered flat right above the black one. There we go. And then I'm going to add some peppermints to him, just like I did with my other projects here. Going to go right there, and then a small one is going to go right here on the star. So that is the front, and then the inside is going to be super simple. I'm going to go back to those snowflakes and just stamp the snowflakes in the corner here. So, you know the way to get your name in the hat to win these cards is to leave comments, love, share. I could use more subscribers over on my YouTube channel, Tuttle Up Stamping on YouTube, because if I get a certain number, I will be able to directly stream my YouTube lives to YouTube and my Facebook lives to YouTube, and it'll just save me some steps of having to download it and all of that stuff. So here are our 3 cards for today. And remember that I am Friends for Life. Thank you so much, Chelsea. You're a lifesaver. She's right. Friends for Life is the name. So these are my 3 cards for today. The next 2 cards, one will be done tomorrow and one will be done on Wednesday. And then you can purchase in my online store an order of $40 or more. Let me put those links up there for you again. The host code, my shop right there. And you will get a kit to make 5 projects with any order of $40 or more. Spend $60 and you'll get some peppermint embellishments. Spend $100, you'll also get the DSP. So if you have any questions about that, we'll talk more about it tomorrow, but join me back here tomorrow. It won't be at noon. It'll likely be at 10 o'clock. I'm working at noon. So 10 o'clock tomorrow, I'll come back with another project using the Sweetest Star bundle. And then on Wednesday, I'll come back with one more project. Total of 5 for the week. We're shaking it up a bit. Trying new things, doing new stuff. So, and don't forget, you guys, the big sale is on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So, best time to place your order to get this online class to go is Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So, hi, Jan. I'm looking forward to seeing you at Bingo. Same with you, Renee. Thanks for joining Bingo. And Chelsea, thanks as always of keeping me on track with all my item numbers and costs. She is a lifesaver. So everybody needs a Chelsea in their life. So God bless. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 10 o'clock with another Sweetest Star project that's a little amped up. And we'll talk again tomorrow. So bye-bye.